Avoid temptations with the power of prayer. You avoid it. Right? The Bible said if anyone pray, when your natural desires is what gets you in trouble. But you avoid temptation. God is going to make a way of escape for you with temptation. Temptation come when you expose yourself to things that's not good for you. Right? Temptation come when you begin to expose yourself to certain things, to certain people, to certain environments, to certain mindset. That's when the temptation inside of you begins to build. Now, people think that Satan knows your mind, right? He doesn't know your mind. He can't read your mind. He's never been able to. He never will be. But from a human standpoint, there are people in your life, right, that you can almost predict what decisions they're going to make because you learned them, you've seen how they think, you see how they do, you know what they like, what they don't like, just because you've studied those people. So that's what Satan does with us. He studies us based on what he sees with us. He crafts temptations to put our path. There's certain things that the devil, he studied you. There are certain temptations that he will never bring your way. Let me say that again. There are certain things that the devil, Satan, and those demons, they will never, ever bring your way in terms of trying to get you on them, because they know that naturally that's not going to work for you. So take me, for example. I don't drink. I don't smoke, right? So the devil knows the last thing that he would ever want to tempt me with is for me to go smoke and get high. He knows that would not work with me. Now, I know there's some things you say never, but this is one of the few occasions, and I'm just using smoking as an example. For some people, it could be drinking. Some people, whatever that thing is. So based on his study based on my natural habits and yours, some things would never fly with you. They would just never fly. So the devil is very aware of that. He's not going to bring something your way that you don't like, you don't find desirable, you don't want nothing to do with. No, because the goal of it is, again, as I said at the start of this, to kill, to steal, and to destroy. So any weapon that is going to accomplish him killing you, stealing from you, or destroying your life, he is going to tempt you with those things. So it's so important that when you give up your desires to the Lord, right, those desires now change. Let's say a person who used to smoke, who used to drink, who used to do, whatever thing that they did. That used to be their desire. And that's why the Bible, 1 Corinthians 5:17 says this: if anyone be in Christ, he is a new creature. All things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. So when you become a new creature, God starts to change your natural desires. So what you desired prior to that, you realize that it disgusts you now. Right? So that is part of being a new creature. So when the enemy realizes that the old person that used to love these things, like doing certain things, he is going to change his strategy now, because he realizes that, oh, wow, they don't want to drink anymore. They don't want to get high anymore. They don't want to do whatever it is anymore. So now he got to step back for a season. That's why you realize that when people get saved, right, for a season, it seems like everything is going smooth, because the enemy is studying to watch the new you and to see, okay, this new person first, is their conversion real, right? He's studying to craft the temptations that is going to challenge the new you. When he realizes that the old you, those things are gone, now he needs to come up with a new way. So he realizes that, okay, I can't tempt them with this before, that don't work anymore, that don't work anymore. Now let me wait. So if you deal with anger, right, if the new you never got delivered from anger, he's going to step back and say, wow, I got him now. They still have anger issues. So he's going to craft situations and put you around situations that will make sure you get so angry you get out of character, that the temptation is going to be heavy. And that is why when you begin to pray, God can deal with those things. Jesus said this: if anyone desires to come after me, let him first deny himself, pick up his cross, and follow me. Daily. He didn't say every other week, every other month. The reason why is daily, because every single day, demons, Satan devise a strategy for you, specifically for you, based on your natural person as a human being. Okay. So that's number 4.